Well, ladies and gentlemen, New York may not have a governor, but it sure as hell is supreme. Welcome to SWW Adrenaline. This is the voice, Jack Thomas, and I am here with the one, the only, Nathan Scott.
Oh, we are here in Albany, New York, but we are not alone. Joining us at this time, Mr. Frank Graham.
Feels good to be back behind the table, boys. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm going to be sure to be trying my best tonight. But we've got one hell of a show. Oh, I cannot wait to see what we got in store tonight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got some action for you here. We got a tag team match where Vinny Vigo teams up with Cancer to take on the Starlight Champion Ragnarok and the badass Rick Rios.
That's right, Vigo and Cancer look to coexist for at least one night only as they take on the Starlight Champion Ragnarok and newcomer Rick Rios.
Question being, can they?
Indeed, and also we can't forget our main event for the SWW Women's Championship. It is Bad Amy going one-on-one with the It Girl, the champion, the defending champion, Madison Tilly.
That's right, Madison putting her championship on the line tonight against Bad Amy. I mean, she already beat her before. She doesn't have to give her another rematch, but, you know, Tilly, such a nice woman and a nice women's champion.
Nevertheless, I mean, it is our main event this evening. It'd be very interesting to see these two gorgeous ladies collide, but it is going to be fierce. It is going to be intense.
Oh, two of my favorite words in the English lexicon.
And ladies and gentlemen, here comes the commissioner of SWW Adrenaline. It is none other than Jebediah Vale.
He seems awfully cheerful considering what happened at the end of the last episode.
Pretty sure Vale, as much as the rest of us here, are very excited to be back here on Coalition, and we are not much further away from our mid-season finale Violent Composition. But with what transpired, like you said, Frank, on the last episode of Adrenaline, where our World's Heavyweight Champion, Rookie, seemed to have dropped the championship and could perhaps have walked out on the company, what does that mean for our main event in the Tokyo Dome?
Yeah, that's right. Is the main event jeopardized, or what's going on? Hopefully Vale's out here and he's got some answers for us, but you are right indeed, Mr. Thomas. We're not far off for Violent Composition. We've got tonight here in Albany, New York, and we've got one more Adrenaline before we take off to Tokyo for what could be our biggest live spectacular yet, Violent Composition.
Seems like Vale, like you said, Frank, pretty confident. Guess we're going to find out why.
Now, I know it has been far too long since I've said this, but it feels good to say, welcome to SWW Adrenaline. And in case you may have forgotten, my name is Jebediah Vale, and I am the Commissioner of Supremacy World Wrestling. Now, I know all of you are just wondering what has taken us so long to return here to Coalition on YouTube Premiere. But as you all witnessed on the last episode of Adrenaline, it would seem that our SWW World's Heavyweight Champion has decided to take his ball and go home. Now, I'm not exactly sure why Rookie decided to drop the SWW World's Heavyweight Championship and walk off along with his wife. But it has taken me about a month to figure out why exactly Rookie has decided to leave SWW. And unfortunately, I do not have all the answers for you this evening. But there's an old saying that goes, and that is that the show must go on. So therefore, we are only 2 episodes away from Violent Composition, where in the main event...
Oh, wait a minute.
Is he here?
But the world champions, he's here in Albany, New York? Here at Adrenaline?
Oh, wait a minute. That's not Rookie.
That is definitely not Rookie.
Rookie's representative Kanashi, and he seems to be out here with a briefcase.
Vale might not be happy to see him tonight, considering he got fired last week.
Hey, Kanashi can't be fired, okay? Like he said, he doesn't work for Vale. He works for Rookie.
Oh, you must have some sort of death wish coming out here and interrupting me, especially after what your boss did on the last episode of Adrenaline. My world's heavyweight champion walking out on me. So Kanashi, you better have some answers for Jebediah Vale. Because if not, I'm gonna make you regret coming out here.
Oh, Jebediah Vale, I am not out here to explain the ostentatious one's actions on the last episode of SWW Adrenaline. Oh, no. I am out here because I am in possession of what's inside of that briefcase. Well, technically, I'm only in charge of the briefcase itself, not exactly what's inside of it, but that's not the point. The point is that what is inside of that briefcase is the answer to everybody's questions, including yours. What is inside of that briefcase is the reason why Rookie dropped the SWW World's Heavyweight Championship. Oh, yes. But I am not out here to showcase to the entire SWW faithful of what is inside of that case. I'm not the one that's going to explain Rookie's actions. Oh, no. The person that's going to be doing that is the ostentatious artistry himself. Oh, you didn't think he was going to be coming tonight? Oh, how could he pass up such a monumentous opportunity? So allow me, Kanashi, to introduce to you the Night Mother Ashba and the SWW ostentatious World's Heavyweight Champion, Rookie!
You know what? I have to admit, I am actually a little bit relieved that you're out here, Mr. Kurosawa. Now, I understand that you have been declining all of my phone calls and ignoring all of my text messages and my emails. But since you're out here as the showman you are, Mr. Kurosawa, I guess you're out here to explain why it is that you decided to drop the SWW World's Heavyweight Championship. Because after everything that I have done for you, after all, let's not forget that it was some time ago when Everett Creed, the founder of SWW, specifically told us to acquiesce to your demands, and we gave you everything that you wanted. We gave you cherries depicted, we gave you sunflower sheets desailed, we gave you private travel, we gave you your own locker room. We practically brown-nosed you like a celebrity. And this is the thanks that we get? I want to make 2 things perfectly clear. And the first one is to lay off the button because everybody needs to understand what I'm about to say. Rookie, You may be the SWW World's Heavyweight Champion, but do not forget, Junichi, that I'm your motherfucking boss. So you will explain to me, your boss, the commissioner of SWW, Jebediah Vale, why you spit in my face.
What's going on is I'm tired of being your puppet, and I'm tired of carrying around that worthless championship. It's been tarnished with how you've booked my opponents. You have given me no worthy challenges, all because you were worried about keeping me wrapped around your finger. The reason I threw that title down is because I'm done with it.
Well, I guess that's it then, isn't it? You just think you're better than me. Well, just remember this, rookie. Everything that you have had here in SWW is only because I've made it so. I put you in the finals of the Elimination Chase. I'm the one that practically hand-gifted you that SWW World's Heavyweight Championship. Just remember, as quickly as I gave it to you, I can take it all back.
Unbelievable. What a complete piece of trash, Jebediah Vale. More of a dictator here in New York than Andrew Cuomo himself. The only difference is Cuomo at least had a balls to resign.
He is our boss. I don't know how happy he'd be to hear you.
Oh, wait a minute.
Now wait a damn minute. Why's this junkie coming out here?
Oh, the challenger for Rookie's Championship, Jacoby Vengeance, is here.
This man has got no business right now coming out here and interrupting our ostentatious World Heavyweight Champion of SWW.
Albany begs to differ.
Rookie! I don't give a damn what you think you deserve. I don't care if you think you're the greatest wrestler to ever step foot in this ring. I don't care if you truly believe you're a king. You are not going to just walk away from this. One thing that vindictive succubus you call a wife should have told you was that you don't turn your back on Jacoby Vengeance. She made the worst mistake of her life when she pile-drugged me on the last episode of Adrenaline, because now you two finally woke me up. I haven't felt this way since TXW, and that should absolutely terrify you. I am not some broken down, battered vet at the end of my rope. I am not just some sort of part-time gig that comes and goes when the money is right. I am not a name of the past. I am the present, and if you think you're the future, then you're going to have to put me down, and that is a very, very tall task for someone as petty as you. It is painfully obvious that you don't realize what you're up against. Understand that the man that you faced inside that chamber is not who you will be standing across the ring from at Violent Composition. It's not about that Cajun asshole. It's not about your lip dick assistant. Hell, it's not even about Ashpa, the woman who cannot stand the fact that I live and breathe, because she knows deep down in the bottom of her black heart that she will never be able to erase me from her legacy. Because damn it, I am her legacy. It's about me showing you exactly who you are going to be facing in that ring. Because you will be facing the guy who didn't give a damn about whose life he had to ruin to stay on top. The guy who has put his body through hell and back to take what was his. You will be facing the guy who would risk careers, including his own, just to win. You will be facing the real renegade, Jacoby!
Oh, a shot to the midsection and the TDD!
Finally. Shut him up.
Rookie going for that briefcase.
What's he? Is that?
I have no idea. Jacoby Vengeance getting back up to his feet. Rookie, I don't know what Rookie's got in his hand. Looks like he's getting something out of that briefcase.
I have an idea.
A shot to the skull. And it looks like that is a new SWW World Heavyweight Championship title.
Oh man, does that look nice. And what a step up that our champion deserves. Yeah, like you said, you gotta get rid of that old grime that Vail was just trying to feed Rookie. Rookie's got a point.
Well, nevertheless, Rookie's gonna have perhaps the biggest challenge in one-on-one competition against Jacoby Vengeance at the Tokyo Dome at Violent Composition. Rookie may be holding that championship now, but the question remains, will he be holding it when it's all said and done at the end of the mid-season finale? Well, folks, it looks like Rookie is here to stay.
Yeah. Looks like Frank's here to stay too. Frank, once again, just like to welcome you to our glorious commentary team. I do think you'll be a lot better than Jack.
Already.
I don't know about that. But, I'm getting cozied in. But whoo, what a whirlwind that was, huh?
Yeah, to start
Absolutely.
us off.
A lot of tension unfolding between the commissioner and the world's heavyweight champion and the challenger. But here comes the man known as Garo Teresian, who had one hell of a debut, just absolutely slaughtering Kellen Stash.
Man is walking down. He is on a mission. You can see it in his eyes. The one thing on his mind is absolute destruction.
Looks like he's staring off against two local competitors here from New York. I mean, if they're anything like the Jets, I think he's got a good chance.
Perhaps two collegiate wrestling athletes from Albany University. My Uncle Paul graduated from there.
Did he?
Wow.
Yeah. Legit fact.
Is it better than the Jets?
I would definitely say so.
Hell, anything's better than the Jets.
Oh my
That
God.
I cannot argue. Oh, look out. Oh
my God.
Oh my God! He just
flew like
threw
a
that
jet,
little
I'll tell
guy.
you that much.
He threw that little man right out of the ring. Look at that vanilla midget.
Oh,
I sure hope he was under 30. Oh God!
Foot to the face.
I have never seen anything like this before.
And that's one, possibly two for your boy. And Jesus,
Picking him up
look,
over
he's
the
got the big man up.
shoulder. Oh my God!
Look
But
at
he's not
this.
done.
My
Oh
God.
my God!
The raw, unmitigated strength of Garo Teresian. This could be the next big threat here in Supremacy World Wrestling. And this is
Got
what he
him
did
over.
to Kellen Stash.
That fire thunder driver, my God, right on the crown of his head.
A statement made by Teresian here on Adrenaline.
Look at
And
this.
isn't this a
Cows
familiar
come
sight?
home. 3. Yep. Good God.
Absolutely.
Talk about a statement.
Hey, right now, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, you talk about dominance. That is absolute dominance. Dominance uncomparable to anything that I may have seen ever before in my broadcasting career.
Yeah, that's just sheer utter dominance. I mean, and obviously this crowd here in New York is not seeing, they're just not used to seeing such dominance like that. I mean, then again, with the Giants and the Jets, how the hell do you sniff wins? How do you witness wins and victories and perfection?
Well, wait a minute. Teresian's got a microphone in hand.
I have been in this ring twice. And twice now, I've beaten my opponents in under 2 minutes. This, quite frankly, is unacceptable. Allow me to be abundantly clear. I did not come to SWW for the fame. I did not come to SWW for the fortune. I came to SWW because I was promised a fight. And I still have not gotten it. So allow me to ask something of our acting commissioner. Are you a liar, Vale? Because if there is one thing that I absolutely cannot stand, it is a liar. So I'm giving you one chance. You have until the count of 3 to send out someone who can actually give me a fight. And if they aren't here by the count of 3, I will gladly walk back into that locker room and beat the hell out of everyone I see. Your move, boss. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh boy.
Garo Teresian seems to have caught the attention of the Dogs of War.
Ask and you shall receive, but I don't know if this is what you would want to receive.
He might have bitten off a little bit more than he could chew here.
Is Garo Teresian about to square off against the Revelation?
There's no one at the stage yet. Usually that Tron transfers, into someone standing on the stage.
And
We don't see anyone.
oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Walton with a kendo stick, but
Oh no.
Ring the bell.
ring the bell. Oh, deafening silence blocked.
It was caught.
Teresian
It was
gets
caught.
off. Oh my God. No way. It's over.
What the hell? What?
Wait a minute, the Revelation's coming out now. Now Silvera, Creed, and DeVille are out here.
Something seems off about this.
Look at this standoff.
Something is definitely off about this.
Why did Deshaun?
Teresian may want to get out of the ring. The Revelation altogether.
They're not looking at him though.
Something is definitely...
I got a bad
Something's
feeling
wrong.
about this.
Oh, what the hell?
Wait a minute.
Everett Creed! Creed with a nightshade to Deshaun Walton! Everett Creed with a nightshade! Silvera and DeVille are not stopping him. What the hell is going on here? Look at Silvera picking up Walton with his foot just like Walton would.
So long, cowboy.
Oh, no. Oh, Carolina Death Trip.
Fellas, I think we might just have saw an excommunication.
Everett Creed with a nightshade and then Silvera with a CDT, but look at this.
Tension is palpable right now.
Guys, I think we just saw Deshaun Walton get expelled from the Revelation.
Well, what does this mean?
It seems like Deshaun was trying to take matters into his own hands and it kind of really put his nose where it didn't belong, and it didn't seem like Revelation liked that. Gar sure as hell didn't mind as he put quick ends to Deshaun Walton. And that may be the end of Deshaun's run in the Revelation.
Maybe the end of Deshaun's run in SWW. That is
Definitely.
a point of no return, ladies and gentlemen.
Definitely seems like it.
Good God. Well,
I guess,
let's go
ladies
into
and
what
gentlemen,
else we got for you here tonight, folks. Let's check out
Well,
we got forward to you.
We have the main event, which is for the SWW Women's.
I am getting to you. You can't afford to be anything less than impregnable, because once I see a weakness, an opening, it's forcible entry into your mind. And once I'm inside your head, you've already lost. And Walton, he was your weakness. He was a careless firebrand chihuahua that bit more than he could chew and had no business in a pack of wolves. I would have dropped the dead weight as well. I mean, there are times when I think about abandoning Darius and Kalk on occasion. I mean, come on, they just can't perform the simplest of tasks. They couldn't even defeat you and that weeb Eric DeVille on the last episode of Adrenaline. They can't even pick up the goddamn mail without there being an issue. There's just times that I just want to slit their throats. But I digress. And that doesn't mean that I'm no longer in your head, Silvera. Quite the contrary. Because of all the boys you've had over the years, you have never, and I mean ever, been in bed with anybody like me. For 15 years, you have reigned over anybody and anywhere because you are the best. The Gate City God, that's what they call you. But what happened in Texas? That wasn't redemption. It was sadism. Your true instincts emerged when you crushed his throat and made him choke on his blood like thorn weeds through cracked granite. Your rage was beginning to expose itself. The real Shannon Silvera. Such brutality. But I know real pain. The pain that keeps you awake at night. The pain that can leave even you in tears, clutching your bed sheets and shaking like a child. You can't beat me, Shannon. I am your weakness, because what you call pain, I call pleasure. And at violent composition, I will be the monster you see every single time you close your eyes. Each time you blink, you will see my face, and I will be smiling. Oh my. At violent composition. After all these years, Shannon Silvera, you have finally met your match. Because lips will rock your world.
Well, Shannon Silvera has faced many here in this business, but never has he faced anybody like that.
Look, I don't mean to interrupt or abandon our professionalism, but was this sick bastard rolling in glass? Naked, by the way, might I add? I'm glad Lane got that in the truck. Yeah. This is what you signed up for, Frank. I forgot to...
Welcome to SWW, Frank.
Yeah, welcome. This is some of the inmates here in the asylum known as SWW.
Oh, good. Just
I wasn't hiring these freaks over in Heart of Battle, but you know. Rest in peace, Rip.
Well, Vale actually released Heart of Battle due to the budget cuts.
Yeah, he did.
Quite a popular trend here in the business, but nevertheless, Justin mourning out here. And this is certainly, well, we go from lust to just straight up depression. I really don't know what else to call this.
Why is he out here? He's actually not even scheduled for a match. It's not in my notes.
Maybe it's
why
one
the
of
hell
his
is Justin Mourning out here? We're going to hear from the emo kid himself. Yeah, My Chemical Romance. We'll go back to 2004. Also a trash band. He's going to talk. Oh, God, I don't know
way.
if I'm ready for this.
Justin Morning's got a microphone.
Oh, no. He's about to sing the lyrics to a My Chemical Romance song.
Oh, God, no, please.
Hey guys, it's Justin Morning. I wanted to come out here and share my pain with all of you. Before we get into, the root of my despair, I do shop at Hot Topic, okay? I guess what I need to say is I need to be more upfront with you and to, share my feelings. That's what my therapist said, but how does he know? He's just some dude I met in the back of a 7-Eleven by the Slurpee machine. I guess it all started, when my Walkman broke, when I was listening to My Chemical Romance, and ever since then, I've just been in a pit of uncertainty and despair. Just like me in the ring, I guess. I came out here to do something that I wish somebody would have done for me, and that is to grant an open challenge to anybody that feels my pain of not winning a match so far here in SWW. I want to be upfront with this person that I am going to try so hard to win this match, just so I can heal from the damages done. I want them to feel my pain. I want them to share their feelings and hopefully make me feel something. So I challenge anybody in the back who hasn't won a match to open
My
their
name
feelings.
is Navon McDonald, and I am the king
Oh,
of the
wait a
mountain.
minute.
But you already know.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Devon McDonald answering the open challenge.
Is scheduled for one fall. Already.
And technically, Navon hasn't won a match here either.
That is true.
This qualifies.
Well, that's because this is Navon McDonald's SWW debut, so he does technically qualify for Morning's Open Challenge.
Yeah, he hasn't won a match because he hasn't been here, but still, technically, I'll take this off of technicality.
Come on, you can't tell me that you don't want to see this man, Navon McDonald, compete here
Y'all
tonight.
better come correct tonight, because if you
This
don't,
is an absolute treat.
Navon McDonald not too far out here from Albany, residing in Newburgh, New York from the 845. And we're going to see Navon McDonald take on Justin Morning. Man, if someone told me that 2 years ago. Bell sounds, we're underway.
Someone told me I'd be here in the booth after watching a man roll around on the floor, covering himself in broken glass.
Well,
I wouldn't have believed that.
You can't forget out that key. Yeah, you can't forget that key detail. It's a key detail.
The Freak Show Lips, who is as much of a sexual deviant as, well, the former governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo. And now...
Oh, I love all of the great New York slander here tonight. It's beautiful.
Ah, nice. Nice back body drop. And Navon McDonald, definitely confident. And now front face lock. Nice uppercut there from the King of the Mountain. And who could forget?
Big boot? No.
He went for that. We got a schoolboy here.
I was about to say.
Oh, no.
Kick out by Navon McDonald.
Oh, wait.
But Justin Morning.
A package of the small variety. One. Okay.
And a kick out again.
Only a 1 count there. And now, can imagine what Justin Morning going for a modified armbar, it looks like. This is definitely going to impact the Royal Tuner, but Navon breaks free.
Oh, and a classic, a textbook sleeper applied by the King of the Mountain, Navon McDonald, and he is thrashing this kid around.
Who can forget on the last episode of Adrenaline, the debut of Navon McDonald Jawbreaker from morning. Navon came out and he was interrupted by Garfield Wentworth, but that didn't work out too well for Mr. Wentworth as he was on the receiving end of a royal tuner from Navon McDonald.
You know that man is sitting in the back watching this, hoping that Navon gets his comeuppance for what he did to him on the last episode of Adrenaline.
I have a good feeling that we will see Navon McDonald and Garfield Wentworth collide in the middle of this ring sometime, but right now McDonald facing off against Justin Mourning.
What's he going for here? He's calling for it from point blank range. Big lariat.
And Navon McDonald with that patented King of the Mountain strut. I've seen him do that so many times in the underground. And usually that follows up with what we saw Navon give to Garfield Wentworth. Mourning.
Boom!
The Royal Tuner connects.
And what a sweet song it is. And that's
McDonald picking up the victory against Justin Mourning.
Man, could you have imagined if it would have been the other way around?
Your winner by pinfall, the King of the Mountain, Navon McDonald.
Well, Navon McDonald, nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, picking up a victory here. His first victory here in SWW. And we definitely have a lot more of Navon McDonald in the future here in Supremacy World Wrestling. We are here on Thursday Night Adrenaline. And guys, I'm glad you're here to call the action alongside with me.
That's right. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Thursday Night Adrenaline. However, as always, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and of course, enable the bell for all notifications. Once again, thank you for joining us here at SWW Adrenaline.
Oh, the feeling in the air is palpable. The fans are excited to be back here, and honestly, I can't blame them. This has been an amazing night thus far.
Oh, and it's going to get even better. It's going to get even better.
It is time for some tag team action. And here comes the Wicked Juggalo himself.
The potential third inmate of the night. Yeah, that's definitely.
Did he just yell for ICP? I mean, he is wearing an ICP shirt, so we know that he enjoys it.
Remember, a former star of JCW.
That's right. Twisted Man of the Year.
7-time Backyard Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the world.
Yeah. You didn't know that? You didn't know any of this, Frank? Yeah, this is seven-time Backyard Heavyweight Wrestling Champion, 2-time Twisted Man of the Year. Hopefully,
you think I know that?
I didn't even. What the hell's a JCW?
Juggalo Championship Wrestling.
Yes.
Of course it is.
They have their big event at the Gathering of the Juggalos. You know what that is?
Speaking of champions, here comes the man who's going to be taking on the Starlight Champion in the Tokyo Dome. Double V himself.
Ain't nobody better than Double V, baby.
And definitely not a warm reception for Vinny Vigo.
Rutherford, New Jersey, weighing in at 220
I'm about to make you famous,
this is Vinny Vigo.
And I got a question. I wonder what Vinny Vigo's thoughts are on teaming up with Cancer this evening.
Well, I'm sure he's not a fan of it.
He had
the best thing going today.
He had something to say about it on the last community post talking about it. He did not seem happy.
Well, nevertheless, this is Vigo's opportunity to get his hands on the Starlight Champion Ragnarok before Violent Composition.
Ain't nothing but a bunch
Definitely
of books in the house tonight.
You know, after that killing lights that he received on the last episode of Adrenaline, that he has been waiting to get his hands.
Well, now he's got his opportunity. It may not be how he wants in a one-on-one setting, but they do stand across the ring from each other.
To make you famous, you
Well, that's also going to be a bit of a challenge for Double V because Ragnarok's tag team partner is none other than this man, the badass Rick Rios.
And their opponent, first from Islip, New York, weighing in at 246 pounds, he is the badass Rick Rios.
Rios, like Vinny Vigo, a former TXW Internet champion. Rios made his return to Coalition on the tune-in show of Sinister Intent, defeating Justin Morning. And now he is in tag team action.
Man, you know, I bet a guy like Rick Rios would have gave Cancer a run for his money back in JCW.
Oh, really? I wonder why that's the case.
He just got that feel to him, you know? I just get that vibe.
I gotta look out for that wicked Superman punch from Rick Rios.
Initiating system. System downloaded.
And his tag team partner from Nottingham, England, weighing at 211 pounds, he is the Starlight Champion, Ragnarok.
Now, Ragnarok, one of the fastest rising stars here in Supremacy World Wrestling, going to be teaming up with Rick Rios for the very first time to take on Cancer and Vinny Vigo.
Starlight Champion Ragnarok.
Ragnarok had some very strong words on the last episode of Adrenaline. And folks, if you have not seen any prior SWW content and this is your first time tuning in, make sure to go back and watch. Go back all the way to On the Verge, which was our premiere event, and you will see how SWW has gotten better and better in just 2 years. Bell sounds, and we got Cancer and Rio starting up this matchup.
Frank, what's your thoughts on all four of these men?
Well, Rick Rios, the badass, definitely seems to be the powerhouse in this matchup. The
Could have
biggest
picked a
man
better
here.
nickname too. Could have picked a better nickname too. But yes, continue.
Cancer,
Please.
doesn't really have. Oh, never mind. He's actually seeming to get the better of him here. Oh, but just as soon as I say that, Rios back
Man,
into
I like
that.
it. I like it. These guys
headlock.
are doing some good old-fashioned wrestling. Big fan. I guess these backyard guys can't go. Cancer's proving it right here, right now.
Oh, but here we go. Big fisherman suplex. He tossed him across the ring there. And Rios is fired up.
Rios definitely confident. That confidence from Rick Rios, let's not forget, a former member of Everett Creed's Gen Y virus.
Ooh, big overhead belly to belly throw. Can't even really call that a suplex. That was a toss.
And it looks like Rios wants a piece of Vinny Vigo, but Cancer now going to intervene.
That's why you shouldn't take your eye off the prize. And now look at Cancer tagging Vigo in. He's going to get the man in here to do some work now.
Double V in control
Look at this.
of Rick Rios.
Oh, torture rack. Bomb style.
Power hacker bomb. And Vigo feeling himself. Oh, but Rios is back up. And the big hands of stone from Rick Rios to the face of Vinny Vigo.
Dazing him on
In
the
any
road.
match, it always comes down to the soup bones, and not many throw them better than Rick Rios. That's one thing I could tell you. But Vigo going downstairs, and then the knee right into the rib cage.
Trying to drive the air out of the lungs of one badass Rick Rios.
Nice quick tag. These guys working pretty good together so far.
Surprisingly.
Rios now, look at this. Big Samoan drop.
Big Samoan.
Rios definitely now more of a powerhouse. We saw Navon McDonald earlier tonight. Rick Rios, another man that has risen from the underground, if you will. A nice shoulder tackle there by Rios. We got a cover.
2. Not enough to defeat the former 7-time Juggalo Backyard Wrestling champ.
I still don't know if that's a real thing.
That's a real thing. Google it.
And now, for the first time in this matchup, the Starlight Champion getting tagged in. Ragnarok, definitely the most agile of the 4 competitors.
2 of the 2 leg was on the rope. Ref didn't
I'll even say the most technically sound as well.
Ragnarok, absolutely. Oh, no.
Look at Cancer, though. Coming in with some jabs. Like I said, it always comes down to the knucks.
Vigo.
Oh, here we go.
Vigo now going for a cover. Only a 2 count.
Vigo
seems very frustrated. Oh, for the love of God. Well, looks like he's going to have Cancer do the dirty work. Big crossbody there, and look at Cancer just unloading on Ragnarok.
Yeah, he's pumped up. This is the most premier match he's been a part of yet. I mean, not counting his Backyard Wrestling Championship matches, obviously.
Oh, please. And now Ragnarok going downstairs. Vigo's definitely not going to risk injuring himself before his championship matchup in the Tokyo Dome at Violent Composition against Ragnarok.
Well, he shouldn't. I mean, he's got to get through tonight's adrenaline. He's got to get through the next adrenaline, and then he's got to, make it safe over to Tokyo and, all that good stuff. He's got to take care of himself, Jack.
Cancer now just unloading. Look at Cancer talking trash, dropping the leg. And now tagging in Vinny Vigo. Is he actually going to do something? Vigo again going to the cover. Oh, come on.
Another kick out by Ragnarok.
Ragnarok getting the shoulder up, and Vinny Vigo, I think he was looking to tag over Cancer, but look at this now. Ragnarok fighting back. Kip up, and oh, there's the Enziguri.
Yeah, Enziguri.
Cover. 1, 2. Ooh, that was close.
Bit of a long 2 count there. And now the Starlight Champion going to pick up the offense. Making a tag to Rick Rios. Let's not forget, Ragnarok was once a tag team competitor. Belly to belly. Back in the days of Total Extreme Wrestling when Ragnarok was one half of the Syndicate. But now Ragnarok has branched off to singles competition.
Done a pretty damn good job of it, too. Man, a Starlight Champion. One of the fastest rising superstars here in SWW.
Look at Rios not allowing Vigo to make the tag back to Cancer.
Oh, look at this. Ooh.
Went for the knee, but he was too long of a run.
He got a lot of
Vigo.
He got a lot of air on the knee, about as much air as you would get if you jumped off a trampoline.
And now Vigo with that picture perfect drop kick, but only finds 2.
Oh man.
And now look at this. The Fugazi himself. Making a tag to Cancer.
Hold on. The Fugazi himself.
So nice crossbody.
So you're saying he's fake himself?
Oh, look at this now. Cancer not allowing Rios to make the tag. And there's a backbreaker. And Cancer's not finished with a Russian leg sweep to Rios.
Look at that cover. Look at that cover. 1, 2.
Lateral press.
Ooh. I think that was 3. I think that was
Cancer
3.
knows. Cancer a little wise. Knows Rick has a lot of more so upper body strength, so he decided to go with the lateral press instead of hooking the leg.
I think that was 3, Jack. That was 3.
Moot point. The match continues. And now Vigo.
Cancer won.
Oh, really?
Frank,
you see what I deal with now? Frank, you see what I deal with now? Look at this. Vigo now. Oh, wait a minute. Ragnarok had enough of Vigo's trash talk.
tag. He doesn't want to wait. He wants a piece of him now.
Oh,
Vigo did a little too much trash talking, and Ragnarok decided to do something about it.
what? Inadvertently interfere in the matchup? Because that's what he did.
Oh, and a shot right downstairs.
To the bread basket.
That's my one. Oh, and now to the solar plexus.
Yeah, that is his line, Frank. Better be careful. I've heard rumors that Jack will get people fired.
Well, I meant it in a flattering way.
Oh, thank you. And now, you know what's not flattering is those stomps to the shoulder blades of Vinny Vigo. And I think Ragnarok was looking for killing lights.
If you ever want to butter him up, just take him to his favorite restaurant. It's
Don't
Olive
say
Garden.
Oh,
It's
nice
okay.
Pele
Everyone
kick
can
by
have
Vinny Vigo. You know who probably doesn't like Olive Garden too much? The man that's looking to drop Ragnarok with a Fugani. He's stalking Ragnarok.
Oh, no, on the shoulders. Oh, no.
But Ragnarok saw it coming.
Elbow shot. Kick to the stomach. Bends him over. Spins him around with that elbow. Oh, folds him in half again with
Dragon
that
suplex. Only 2, and it looks like Rios and Cancer.
Trying to avoid pinfalls being broken up and interference. I mean, it's just tag matches get a little wild.
Referee's definitely earning his paycheck here. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this now. Modified Fisherman suplex. Rios fired up and now getting the tag.
Both teams here have actually worked together quite nicely.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised we haven't seen any disconnect or any of the shenanigans of someone leaving their partner, nothing like that. I'm actually shocked. Can't believe
Well, we saw that earlier tonight when the Revelation decided to excommunicate Deshaun Walton.
I mean, it deserved.
These guys working a lot better together than. Oh, look at Cancer! Oh, for the love of God!
And he went flying off that trampoline again. Good God!
Rios now throwing the challenger for the Starlight title in the corner, tagging in Ragnarok.
Another shot to the gut, the abdomen of Vinny Vigo.
Rag and Rick. Oh, no!
The reverse DDT. Just gouging at the eyes. Look at this. Oh,
blinding Ragnarok.
Gotta do whatever it takes to win.
And now throwing him hard into that turnbuckle.
It's all about that W. But obviously,
Vinny Vigo.
Anything about that.
Insaguri to the champion.
Insaguri of his own. 1, 2. Okay, now that was 2.
That was a 2 count. Now,
yeah, see,
I want to make something really clear, though, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we know that the Starlight Championship is defended in every matchup that it is in, but that comes with the exception of tag team wrestling. So the Starlight Championship is not on the line in this tag team matchup. So if Ragnarok does get pinned in this matchup, he does not lose the title.
Yeah, that's true. I wasn't even thinking about that, but that is absolutely correct.
Make sure to comment in the live stream section. Make sure to comment in the live stream section for who you think is going to win this matchup. Vinny Vigo ducking the Insaguri. And wait a minute, what is Cancer doing? Inadvertently distracting the referee.
He was just trying to check on his bud Vigo.
Oh, for the love of God! What the hell was this? What the hell just happened? What just happened?
You all ain't
Vigo just pinned the Starlight champion.
Well, I mean, he hit him with a beautiful left hook, and it was just so strong that Ragnarok.
Well, I don't believe that.
Listen to me. I don't just own that title. I own you. So listen to me, you stupid son of a bitch. And listen good. Don't you ever, on your worthless life, ever disrespect me, kid. Capiche? You want to try and mess with someone like Vinny Vigo? You want to make jokes about Vinny Vigo? You want to test Vinny Vigo? You want to test me? I'll kill you, Rag.
Oh, for the love of God.
Vigo fired up like we've never seen him before.
Ragnarok has been busted open. From what it was, Vigo definitely had something. I saw him put something back in his trunks.
Yeah, he had a hell of a left hook. Mean left hook.
Make you famous, you
Yeah, probably a fishing hook, if you will. Fishing hook he got from his Uncle Joey. Unbelievable. Can we get a replay?
No, we gotta take a commercial break, Jack. We'll be right back here tonight on Thursday Night Adrenaline.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our sponsor for tonight's episode, Dr. Squatch. Stop using those nasty store brand soaps that you have no idea what's in them. You're watching the best. Why don't you smell like the best?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Save 10% on your first order over $20 or subscription now with the coupon code and link below in the description. And thanks once again to Dr. Squatch.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are here live in Albany, New York, a sold-out arena in the Times Union Center. And business is about to pick up.
Saw the revelation earlier. Excommunicate Deshaun Walton as what it looked like was Walton was trying to jump guard the region. And it feels like Deshaun was constantly trying to prove himself to the revelation after a lot of losses and a lot of just miscommunication. He ended up completely paying for it. He picked the absolute wrong fight.
But the question is why is the Death Supremacy out here all alone? The founder of SWW, and you could still see that eye is still damaged from what happened inside that Hell in a Cell match against Ace Whistler at Isolation. Perhaps this has to do with the interference by the hands of Jack the Immortal Strider on the last episode of Adrenaline in Everett Creed's matchup against Jacoby Vengeance. Only time can tell, but Creed is out here for a reason. He is not scheduled to compete, so it seems that we are about to receive some 15 minutes of Creed, if you will. We should all be prepared.
Truth be told, nothing has been the same since Hell in a Cell. I lost a lot more than just a match inside of that cage. I lost a part of myself. It's no secret that I have not been myself, knowing that my fate would evidently be sealed inside of that structure. But lately, I would find myself becoming allies with whom I considered my greatest adversary. And since I have joined the Revelation, I would find myself once more. I would have my ultimate redemption. And now I stand before you, a new and improved Everett Creed. I realized in order to have a future, I had to let the past die. And that is exactly what I did. I let go of everything I once held in my heart and in my mind. And now I feel better than ever. But there's someone in SWW who refuses to let go of the past. And that someone has constantly got in my way of fulfilling my destiny of becoming the SWW champion of the world. The man that calls himself the Immortal Jack Strider. So, Jack, it's time to end this before it begins. Come down to this ring so that we can finish this unresolving conflict.
It seems that Everett Creed has called out the Immortal Jack Strider.
know if that was a smart idea.
And it doesn't look like he's going to have to wait very long.
I think Strider's wanted a piece of Creed ever since he came back in that chamber match and cost him his opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship.
Strider definitely got his hands on Creed in the main event on the previous episode of Adrenaline. That resulted with a Hell's Fury powerbomb right through the table in the crowd. But Creed, I do not think is looking for a fight.
Surprised to see you come down that ramp, look me in the eye when you step in this ring, considering the fact that the last time you did it, you came and jumped me from behind, from the nosebleeds in a sea of introverts and social outcasts that you call the SWW faithful.
Well, if I'm going to be honest, Creed, it's kind of hard to look you in the eye. I mean, look at everything Ace Whistler did to it.
Oh, you got jokes. That's great, Jack. Seeing how the biggest joke of them all is you. You've been away for 7 years, and no one cared. And then when you finally returned, people cared even less. You know why? Because you have tried to convince yourself and everybody else in SWW that you are the same Jack Strider as you were before. And what I see before me is just simply that I am middle-aged and I am in the way.
Oh, so I'm in the way, is that it? Well, let me ask you something, Everett. Because I'm honestly not even really sure. When was the last time you actually won a match?
February 18th, 2021, an hour, 37 minutes, and 55 seconds into the episode.
Wait. You actually know that? Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's accurate.
Wow. Well, that's quite impressive and extremely sad. Do you actually remember the last time you had sex as well? The date and time?
Let's not change the subject, Jack. It's not about the last time I won a match. It's about the next time that I will. And that's going to be against you. At Violent Composition.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, it is so. So let me finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want to give me the date and time for that as well?
Laugh all you want, Jack, but you're not going to be laughing at Violent Composition when I defeat you. And you want to know why? You want to know why, Jack?
Oh, please. Amuse me, oh enlightened one.
It's because you're a simp.
Wait, what?
That's right. You're a simp. A decrepit simp.
Creed. You keep using that word. I actually don't think you know what it means.
Of course I know what it means.
Okay. Then what does it mean?
It means you're old, Jack.
Oh, God. Creed, no, it does not
It means whatever I want it to mean in this ring. You want to know why? Because you're a simp. You're a simp for these people, you're a simp for your middle-aged mutton chops, and you're a simp for the goddamn spotlight, despite the fact that it's passed you by. I have had enough of this charade. You have been living a lie throughout your career, and it's because you're a simp, and it's because it is a mask to hide your insecurities. And yes, Jack, your fear, because you're a simp, and because you are afraid. You're afraid of the inevitability known as time, and the hands of time have pulled you apart. And now, all that's left is about to be harvested by the hands of the death supremacy. Because you're not an immortal, Jack. You're a simp, and you're just a man, and you're an older one at that. And your irrelevancy will meet its end at Violent Composition. Do you understand what I'm telling you, you little simp?
You know, it's funny. It really is. It's funny looking back at these past few months, because I realize that the only thing that's irrelevant around here is you. Because you have been a parasite struggling to remain in the spotlight, clinging to the revelation just to stay relevant. Just like you did in Gen Y, just like you did in the underground, and now you're trying to cling on to me because you can't do it alone. You've never been able to do it on your own. This show was named after you. Hell, this company was named after you. And this company is the mask that hides your fears, Everett. Your fear of simply being forgotten.
Forgotten? You think people can forget about me? You're right, Jack. This company was named after me, but everybody assumes that I just put the S in SWW. But the truth is, I am more than just the Supremacy in Supremacy World Wrestling, because when it comes to Supremacy World Wrestling, I am the frickin' world. And Jack, you will know one thing and one thing alone at Violent Composition when you are bested and beaten by the world. You're gonna realize that not only you're a simp, but that it's gonna be all said and done. And that is when you will know, Jack, that the supremacy is now before you. So until then, Jack, be prepared.
Oh, give me a break, Creed. I'm not even quite sure what exactly to be prepared for. I don't even know which every Creed I'm gonna face at Violent Composition. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Because you can call yourself the Supremacy, you can call yourself Death. Hell, you can even call yourself the World. At the end of the day, all you really are is a bitch. You've been Shannon Silvera's bitch. You've been Ace Whistler's bitch. Back in the day, you were everybody's bitch. And most importantly, at Violent Composition in the Tokyo Dome, 60,000 people are gonna watch you become my bitch.
Oh, come on! A low blow by Everett Creed, and he did not appreciate the words said by one Jack Strider. He's stalking him now.
It's only because they're true. Creed was looking for the nightshade, but he got caught. Oh, look at this.
No, he's the one that's caught.
Hell's Fury powerbomb. Oh, look at Creed.
Fighting out.
Creed fighting out and now scurrying out of the ring like the little simp that he is.
He is choosing his battles. By the way, Jack, you know that word means?
Look at this now. Creed talking trash. I can say one thing. Everett Creed does not know what the word simp means. And Everett Creed does not know what an ass kicking of a lifetime means because he's about to receive it at Violent Composition.
That's right. This match has now been made official. Jack Strider and Everett Creed is going to happen at Violent Composition. This card is building up to something absolutely spectacular.
Well, Frank, Frank, you're speaking of the Violent Composition card. We're going to be taking a look at that later tonight. But right now, let's take a look at what's to come in our main event of the evening tonight on Thursday Night Adrenaline. It's going to be Women's Championship action. Bad Amy takes on Madison Tilly.
Absolutely. And remember, it was Madison Tilly that had a hold of the tights at Sinister Intent, so now we are going to see the rematch, Amy and Tilly, in our main event for the women's title. Frank, who do you have in this matchup?
Gotta be honest, the champ has been on a roll, but after that little stunt she pulled at Sinister Intent, Bad Amy definitely wouldn't be happy about that. I'm going to go with Bad Amy becoming the new SWW Women's Champion tonight.
Well, first we saw Everett Creed come out on his own of the Revelation, and now we see the leader, the United States Champion, Shannon Silvera.
I was going to wonder what this is about, but you can only think it has to do with what has been brewing between him and Lips. I heard the Lips earlier tonight in a twisted video production.
And Shannon Silvera, this is what I don't understand. Shannon Silvera is not scheduled for a matchup tonight. However, he looks dressed to compete. I can only imagine what we are about to witness. But like you said, Nathan Scott, I do believe this has to do with the Freak Show.
I came out here for one reason and one reason only. Lucius, let's not wait for violent composition. As a matter of fact, why should we wait for violent composition? So Vail can put more asses in seats, make more money? Well, his bottom line is not my care. I'm not asking you, Lucius. I'm demanding that you come out here right now and let's do this dance.
Oh, he's actually gonna come out.
Are we about to see a preview? This matchup was scheduled to happen at Violent Composition, but it looks like we're gonna see Silvera and Lips here tonight.
No way. No way Lips is gonna answer and just walk out.
Oh, what the freaking hell?
Told you.
Come on.
Oh, come on. Albany's certainly in disappointment because coming straight from the Crimson Aura and the fog is Garfield Wentworth. Why the hell? First he interrupts Navon on the last episode. Now he's interrupting Silvera.
Oh my, Mr. Silvera. That's a phrase you're used to, isn't it? But what's wrong, though? You look confused. Am I not who you were expecting to come out? Well, Mr. Silvera, we don't always get what we want, nor do we always get what we expect. So, just as a little gift from me to you, I'm going to gift you my presence. Same thing I'm gifting all of these people. You're welcome. Now, let me explain to you why I'm here. So you, your revolution, and everyone here can understand it. I want something that you have, and I see the fear in your eyes as you think about Lips day in and day out. You're vulnerable. You're weak. You're out here complaining when the old Shannon Silvera would have done something already. He would have stormed to Lips' lair, and he would have taken Lips out. And he would have burned it to the ground. But this Shannon Silvera is different. Oh, this one, he goes to the bureaucrats. He'll come out here and all he does is complain and doesn't actually want to do anything. He wants anyone he's after to come to him. Well, Shannon, I'm after you and your United States Championship. And I'm coming to you. Something you won't do for anybody anymore. But I see a look of confusion still, so let me put this in ways that you, the Revel, whatever, and these fans will understand. Me, Garfield Wentworth, ugh. You, Shannon Silvera, ugh. United States Championship match, ugh.
Let me put this into terms you can understand. Do you ever shut the fuck up? You want a match for my United States Championship? You're on.
Oh my God, we're about to see Silvera and Garfield for the United States title right now.
An impromptu title match? Yeah, this has been one hell of a first day.
I can't believe I have to say this, but I gotta agree with Shannon Silvera. I think this is a great idea.
Oh my
Taking
God.
down Wentworth. I mean, I'm down for any time Garfield Wentworth gets his ass handed to him.
Well, the Garfield hate is strong.
And now the
Nathan,
Gate City
He
God.
asked for this. He asked for this.
He absolutely did. He came out here. He interrupted Silvera, calling out the Freak Show lips. Silvera was dressed for a fight. Garfield knew what he was getting himself into. And it seems that he underestimated the United States champion.
He got himself into a championship matchup. Pretty smart, if you ask me.
Garfield now, the question is, can Garfield somehow defeat Shannon Silvera? And if that's the case, I wonder what the Freak Show Lips is going to feel about that, since he has a matchup with Silvera at Violent Composition for the title.
For that sliding elbow drop, but Shannon out the way. Good Lord, Big Boot takes him down.
The Ruined King now working on Wentworth once more.
Working every part of the body, the arms, the legs, the chest, and the head. Big stomp to the forehead.
And I gotta disagree with what Garfield Wentworth was saying, that Silvera has gone soft. If anyone saw what happened at Sinister Intent in that Texas death match, I would say Shannon Silvera is more violent and just grotesque as ever.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Garfield missed that one. Maybe he missed that event.
Perhaps he did. Perhaps he was too upset about the fact of being eliminated first in the Battle Royal for the Starlight title. And now a cover by Silvera. But one person that has noticed Shannon Silvera's quest for violence is the man that he's going to be facing at Violent Composition. The Freak Show Lips stating that at Sinister Intent, Shannon Silvera, what he did to Ace Whistler wasn't redemption, but that it was straight up sadism. Frank, what are your thoughts about that?
Oh, man, where do we even begin? Aside from the obvious imagery that we had seen, the words of Lips, I mean, to be honest, I don't really know. Maybe it was. One of the images that will be burned into my mind forever is the image of Shannon Silvera sat in that corner, smiling.
Well, after tonight, one of the images that's going to be burning inside of my head is Lips rolling around without any clothes on in shards of broken glass, obviously mocking when Shannon Silvera was driven onto the shards of broken glass in the Texas death match. Lips trying to make a statement to the six-time world's heavyweight champion. Look at the power of Shannon Silvera.
Lord.
That unmitigated power. Garfield, though, gets the shoulder up. And that was definitely an impressive. We're going to watch this again. Into the power bomb. Very impressive maneuver there by Silvera, but Garfield Wentworth getting the shoulder up.
I feel trying to stay in this matchup. Trying to be a worthy contender in this championship matchup.
And Garfield Wentworth was the first ever Starlight champion.
That's true. Glad you're giving him credit, Jay.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Oh! Surfboard face crusher. And now Wentworth lateral press after stomping Silvera's face into the mat. It's going to take a little bit more than that to keep Silvera's shoulders down for the count of 3.
A lot more.
Look at that. Garfield's going to try to control the pace of this matchup. Going to try to weather this storm. That's about the smartest thing Garfield Wentworth can do. Nathan, can you imagine if Garfield Wentworth actually defeats Shannon Silvera here tonight?
I could see it. I mean, Garfield's a pretty good competitor. Look at that transition.
From the power bomb
into a Boston Crab, a modified Boston Crab here.
Absolutely impressive. Garfield's got to use his upper body strength. That's the only thing he could really do. And that's exactly what he did to get out of that Boston Crab. And now Garfield going to go onto the outside to recover. Now you got to remember, title doesn't change hands on a count out. Oh my God, what the hell?
No, Garfield.
Power bomb. Power bomb. Oh,
God.
A power bomb onto the barricade. and you saw Garfield's spine split. Oh, no, not a second one.
Going for it again?
Oh, wait a minute. No, this time he's going to the apron of the ring, and he's going to swing Garfield.
Good God. Shannon is getting creative.
That is not good for Wentworth. This is what Litz has got to look forward to in Violent Composition.
Well, I have a feeling he's looking forward to it, all right.
Garfield sure is resilient.
That he definitely has. He kicked out of 2 power bombs, one to the barricade and the other to the apron. Got to give Garfield Wentworth credit here. And look at this. We got a roll up here. We got a schoolboy. Wait a minute. Oh my God, almost a 3 count there for Garfield Wentworth. And look at this. Oh, swinging tornado DDT. And now the sophisticated one. The Blue Blood himself almost winning the championship of the red, white, and blue. If Garfield Wentworth can somehow defeat Shannon Silvera here tonight, we will never hear the end of it.
Especially since Shannon Silvera has never lost a match here in SWW. People
power
don't realize
bomb.
this. He has not lost.
Shannon Silvera has, yeah, that's right, he has yet to be pinned, yet to be submitted. Oh, look out. Garfield gets out of that predicament. Oh, and Garfield with the knee taking down Silvera. And now the leader of the Revelation going to the outside, and Wentworth gonna bring in the 240-pound Shannon Silvera. Oh my God, look at the agility of the United States champion getting back up to his feet, and now we are, oh no, not the DDT from the top rope. Oh. Silvera with a DDT, a hangman DDT, but Wentworth gets the shoulder up again.
Wentworth is
and ladies
holding
and
on in this match.
That he has. And now Silvera's got to wonder, all right, what? I've given him power bombs, I've given him DDTs.
You know what comes next?
The old
those 3 devastating letters in all of SWW.
Yeah, and it would be the second CDT of the evening. The first would be to Deshaun Walton as the Revelation excommunicated him.
Wait a minute, referee.
Everett Creed with a nightshade. Yeah, the referee, like you said, checking up on Garfield Wentworth.
Not one bit.
He's going to make easy pickings.
Another one. This time off the middle. Whoa!
Talk about Concussion City. Albany, New York. We must prepare for a Carolina death trip. Silvera now stalking Garfield. It's only a matter of time. Oh, but Garfield clubbing Silvera on the back of the head and a nice uppercut. Taking down the champion. Remember, folks, if you are just tuning in, this is an SWW United States Championship matchup. Make sure to comment in the live stream. Make sure to join the Discord server as well. Garfield Wentworth, looking for the elbow drop.
Jack, you forgot. Like the video and subscribe and enable the bell for all notifications. You gotta get them all. You gotta get them all in there.
That's your job. We got a cover. We got a lateral press, but we do not have 3.
Nice plug on the SWW Community Discord, though.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Like I said, we are not far out from Violent Composition.
No, not indeed.
The question is, who's gonna go to the Tokyo Dome as the United States champion? Is it gonna be Garfield Wentworth, or is it gonna be the Gate City God?
I mean, it's not gonna be Garfield if he keeps pandering to himself.
Yeah, because he's certainly not pandering to the fans of Albany, New York. Oh, what a shot by Garfield. I've never seen him do that before.
We're seeing a little aggression out of Garfield tonight.
Well, that's what he's going to have to do. That's what he's going to have to unleash to defeat Shannon Silvera. And now he's going to try to wrestle him down with this side headlock.
Really wrenching it.
We're getting out of that very wise with a side headlock of his own. Oh, look at that. Going right to the throat.
Again, a second one.
And now, hey, wait a minute. I think Garfield's got a hold of the tights. I think Garfield, oh, it don't matter. And now,
belt clap around
the arms are
he's got him dead.
Submission maneuver. Oh, but Garfield Wentworth
out of it.
escaping the arms. And now, Wentworth back in control. Devastating knife edge chop. And now look at Garfield, this cocky, smug son of a bitch, pandering to all these fans, as full of himself as former Governor Andrew Cuomo. Silvera now. Look at this now.
That Thomas does not like everything.
Oh, look at this. Oh! After that DDT, I would say Silvera likes Garfield Wentworth even less. But I really don't know anyone that actually likes Garfield Wentworth.
Garfield head up top. Oh, he's on the middle rope.
Oh, he went for the elbow. But Silvera ducked. And now, Silvera has Garfield in the corner. Oh, my God. Well, that's going to make things difficult. The referee... Garfield was looking for that DDT.
Uh-oh.
Silvera stalking Garfield. CDT! The CDT by Silvera. We got a count. We got 1, 2, 3, but it don't matter. The referee is down. Silvera. What the hell? Wait a minute. It's Litz.
Oh my God.
Litz in the middle of the ring in the Little Death. A freak show just took out Silvera with the Little Death. Litz just took out Silvera with a Little Death. And Garfield Wentworth, he's calling out the referee. The referee's counting.
No, not
he
like
didn't see it. He didn't see it. We got a new champion. We have a new United States champion.
Your winner by pinfall, the new SWW United States champion, Garfield Wentworth.
The United States title.
Instead is that he cost himself a shot at the title as well. Why would Litz cost Silvera and himself the United States Championship?
What? This doesn't even make sense. Why would, just like you're saying, why would he do that? What the hell?
Garfield Wentworth is the new United States champion.
And like you said, Lips just inadvertently cost himself a shot at the championship by doing what he did. There's going to be hell to pay come next time. Oh my God.
Like you said, inadvertently, but certainly not unintentionally. You saw what just happened. A little death in the middle of the ring. But nevertheless, now it's not going to be for the SWW United States Championship, but it's still going to happen at our mid-season finale at SWW Violent Composition, the Freak Show, and the Gate City God, Litz and Silvera, one-on-one.
Yeah, the match is still on, but now there's no championship on the line. I mean, there's definitely, like I said, there's going to be hell to pay. There's going to be hell to pay once Silvera gets his hands on this.
Hell is coming to Tokyo, ladies and gentlemen, when Litz and Silvera collide for the very first time ever. But that's not all we're going to have at Violent Composition. because also for the Starlight Championship, it's going to be Ragnarok taking on Vinny Vigo. This matchup has certainly been one that a lot of people have been looking forward to. The Brash Vigo challenges the uprising Ragnarok, and only one can walk out as the SWW Starlight Champion. We'll find out at Violent Composition.
That's right. We're not done yet. Strider and Creed will collide one-on-one at Violent Composition. It all started with Creed. I guess you could say cost Strider his opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship after he was eliminated inside the Elimination Chamber.
It is the Immortal versus the Supremacy in the Tokyo Dome. They have waged wars before, but never on a profile and on a caliber quite like this. It is Strider and Creed at Violent Composition, but also, ladies and gentlemen, one that I'm definitely excited for, the main event of the evening for the World's Heavyweight Championship. It is Rookie versus Vengeance.
One-on-one. We're finally going to find out who's the better of these two. Spoiler alert, it's Rookie.
You can't count your chickens, can't count your eggs before they hatch. It is going to be the Renegade, Jacoby Vengeance, against the ostentatious Artistry Rookie, but you can't forget in Rookie's corner, the Night Mother Ashby. One of the most sinister, one of the most dominant in all of the SWW women's division. But speaking of the women's division, up next is our main event of the evening. What an entrance!
Well, Amy has the theatrics down, but does she have what it takes to become the new SWW Women's Champion? Madison has been on a tear ever since she became the champion at Isolation. She already beat Amy at Sinister at that time. She's nice enough to give her a rematch.
Madison Tilly did have a hold of the tights.
I don't know. That's what you say. What do you say, Frank?
I did see pretty clearly there was some grabbing of the tights there.
Your opinion doesn't matter either.
You just asked him for his opinion.
Yeah, but now it doesn't matter. Invalid.
Frank, you see what I deal with?
Shh.
Championship. Well, Madison Tilly out here, the SWW Women's Champion.
That's right. Look at that championship. Look at the championship.
It's a beautiful championship.
I bet the crowd doesn't even know what the hell she's carrying, because it's been God knows how long before they've seen one of those before. Long time.
I believe the last time they did was in 2009 when the Yankees won the World Series. I mean, I could be wrong, but, you know, gotta look back at my sports analogy, but right now it is not about baseball. It ain't about football. It ain't about politics. It is about the SWW Women's Championship. And Madison Tilly, like you said, Nathan Scott, has been the champion since she defeated Cody Hale and Kirby in the Garden for that title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the SWW Women's Championship. And the challenger, from parts unknown, she is #killed by Amy. This is Bad Amy! And the champion, from Beverly Hills, California. She is the It Girl. She is your current SWW Women's Champion, Madison Tilly.
Who the hell is that ring announcer? Is that Keith Mason's baby brother?
I don't think so.
Sounds
Nevertheless,
like your he sounds like your former colleague, Mark Fountain.
Huh. I do miss Mark at times. Often wonder what he's been up to.
He's in a better place.
He is in a better place.
But ladies and gentlemen, we're all in a better place right now because it is time for our main event. And look at this. Oh, look at this here. We got a little bit of Tom and Jerry going down. And Madison, oh, for the love of God, already starting with breaking the ice. The game of cat and mouse.
You have such a problem with her fighting style. It's disgusting.
You know, Frank, I know you're a bit of you're a bit of a wrestling fan, a technical prowess buff, if you will. I'm sure you're definitely not fond of Madison Tilly's, I guess, offensive prowess.
I would not call it prowess. I have seen Madison Tilly in action, and to be quite frank, it's rather disgusting.
Thank you. It's look at this blatant chokehold on the top rope.
You know, look, she grew up in the mean streets of Beverly Hills, okay? You know what I'm saying?
The mean streets of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, she
I'm not even gonna.
She had to learn how to fight to survive. You
Oh,
do
look
whatever
out.
it takes to win and to live.
Now, look at this. Tilly raking the boot off the face of Bad Amy. I'm really gonna just try my best to ignore what Nathan Scott has just said. And now Madison Tilly, the It Girl.
I'm just giving you insider information.
Slamming Bad Amy's face to the mat.
Is that
Amy
okay? Is that
taunting
okay
his
with you?
capacity
Is
crowd.
that okay with you slamming someone's head into the mat? Is that okay with you? Frank, Jack, is that okay with you guys?
Oh, that's absolutely fine.
Oh, look at this now. Bad Amy coming in. Oh!
And so is that.
We got a cover by Amy, but only two.
SWW's women's division is certainly on its glow up. One of the most premier women's divisions in this industry.
God.
And I could be wrong, but I believe this is the first time that the SWW women's division is featured in the main event of an SWW program. History being made here by these two warriors. And now,
oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful counter. She didn't learn that in the main streets of Beverly Hills.
And now going for a cover after that suplex.
Such technical prowess from Madison Tilly.
Oh yeah, real technical. We're just raking Bad Amy's face.
The suplex, that was technical prowess. That was Main Street Beverly Hills.
And now with a leg scissor applied. Notice how she's holding the arm there for a second of Bad Amy.
Look at this technical prowess.
And now slamming her head down into the canvas. Amy's got to get herself out of the submission.
You know, I got a pretty good relationship with Madison. You remember she was on commentary quite a few episodes ago? She already didn't like you, Jack, because you didn't like her. But now I'm going to tell her that Frank hates her as well.
And
I
now,
never said anything about hating her.
and now Bad Amy.
I just disagree with her style. That's all I'm saying.
And he counters into a reverse DDT. And now the It Girl.
Look at this.
Grabbing her. And, oh, right hand.
A Main Street Hill.
And now all getting the shoulder up. Gonna take more than 5 fingers to the face. And this time only getting a 1. And Tilly now saying it's easy work. Oh, but look at this. Bad Amy back up. And Tilly caught her off guard. But now Amy, fireman's carry. Bad Amy now, 2 takedowns. Catching the leg, sweeping him up. Bad Amy now going to the top rope. Oh, and a nice foot stomp.
Oh, Lord.
Crushing the ribs. Only 2.
Not enough to dethrone Madison Tilly.
After that double foot stomp to the baby backs. And now smashing Tilly's head
Is bread
into
basket
the
not good
canvas.
enough for you? Now we gotta do another food item comparison.
No, the bread basket's the abdominal area. The baby back. Nathan, you're from the South. You should understand what the baby backs, the ribs. Come on.
Well, yes, I know that. I'm talking about making constant food references. First we have the bread basket. Now we have the baby bags. I mean, what's next?
What's
The
wrong with
medulla
food?
oblongata? Huh? What else you got there? Huh?
And now Tilly, look at this small package. Tilly with a small package.
You just feel like
And Madison Tilly.
Feels like you're just
Half
making stuff up as we go sometimes. Oh, look at that.
Tell ya.
She's got a vicious headlock, a vicious head scissor right there applied to the sushi roll. Like you're just making stuff up as we go, Jay. Trying to sound all smart and educated.
Look at this now. Open palm strike by Bad Amy, and now in a fireman's carry position. What the hell is this? Oh, into cross-legged fireman's carry into the driver.
Shoulder up, though. Still not enough.
Amy's going to have to do a little bit more than that. Perhaps that KYS knee to the right to the temple. That could get the damage. That could be what she needs to do. And that's silly. Look at this. Blocking Amy's strike, and now Bad Amy going to the, oh, look at this. Madison, oh no, Amy countered. And now Bad Amy gonna capitalize. Oh, for the love of God. Very awkward landing there.
She connected with the knee, but hit pretty hard.
Oh, she got all
at the
of
same
it.
time.
I don't know if she got all of that knee. But we're gonna see here if it's enough. 2 count. Is it enough? Oh, but no, it's not. We already saw a new SWW United States Champion crown with Garfield Wentworth defeating Shannon Silvera due to an interference from the Freak Show Lips, which the referee did not see. The question is, can we see a new SWW Women's Champion? And not right now, according to the It Girl. And now look at this. Bad Amy, oh, clothesline over the top. Madison in trouble. Bad Amy, look at the tope over the top. And Bad Amy fired up.
What a main event we have here tonight on Thursday Night Adrenaline.
Capacity crowd here in Albany fired up. They want to see a new women's champion crowned in Bad Amy. Madison Tilly in trouble, going head first.
That is illegal.
Into the steel steps, not a foreign object.
That's a foreign object. I think they're classified.
So it is as legal as a wrist lock.
No,
Just
see?
like getting slammed into the barricade or getting slammed into the announce tables. Oh, look out here. Oh! Right to the apron. Getting slammed.
Blatantly using outside objects to her advantage. That's it's called cheating, folks.
It is not cheating. It is not a foreign object. And now, back with a knee. The springboard knee. Is this gonna do it here? Are we gonna see a new champion? No.
Close. Close.
Close, but no cigar. And now Bad Amy looks like she could be stalking the It Girl for the KYS or whatever else is in her repertoire. Oh, look at this now. Oh my God! Ripcord Lariat. A Ripcord Lariat by Amy. Oh no, but Tilly, resilient. Madison Tilly, resilient, getting the shoulder up. The It Girl has held on to that championship. since October of last year. She has almost gone a full calendar with that title.
A full calendar. Impressive. Longest reigning SWW Women's Champion of all time.
Well, of course she's the longest reigning. She's the first.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh. Oh, but it may not last.
But it may not last any longer.
KYS coming. Oh, look at that. The drop toe hold. The drop toe hold from Madison Tilly. Ducking the KYS. And now it's Madison Tilly.
Oh, payback is a bitch. Oh, into the barricade. These
like
two
I
have
said,
thrown
folks,
everything but the kitchen sink at each other. And that's
as
exactly
legal-
why we have... Oh, God, and she just threw it right back into the barricade.
God, bad. Amy went flying into that barricade. As legal as a wrist lock, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. Sweep right
Madison Tilly. Madison Tilly going to try to retain her championship via countout. Referee's count is at 8.
8. Come on, baby. 9.
On a 9. Oh, but Bad Amy makes it in the ring just in time.
Just in time, but not enough time to counter the suplex from Tilly.
And now the It Girl, the Pink Princess, stalking Bad Amy. What is she looking for? Oh, but she got caught by Bad Amy. Oh, my God. A tilt-a-whirl gourd buster from Bad Amy. Hooking the leg. Oh, but only 2. Tilly gets the shoulder up. And now, Bad Amy.
Looking for
setting up
that ripcord. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Oh, what a counter. What a counter.
Oh, my God, out of nowhere.
Ripcord into the DDT. Tilly with the counter, but Bad Amy gets the shoulder up.
You've got to be kidding me.
That DDT is what won Madison Tilly the SWW Women's Championship, and now Tilly is furious. Now Tilly is irate. Look at her just slamming Bad Amy's head to the canvas.
Madison got cheated. That was 3. I'd be irate too.
That was a 2 count. It's not mathematics. The referee counted at a good pace. Bad Amy kicked out. And Tilly is irate. And now what? What the hell is she doing? Oh, wait a minute. Madison.
There we go, baby.
Oh, no, a steel chair. Oh, the KYS! The KYS by Bad Amy!
Oh, no.
Amy. Oh, for the love of Jesus Christ and all that is pure! The KYS! And we have a new women's champion!
Good God. The sale.
Your winner by pinfall and new SWW Women's Champion, Bad Amy.
Madison Tilly may have lost more than just the title. She might have lost her good looks permanently after that KYS. And it is safe to say, ladies and gentlemen, that the championship reign of Madison Tilly has been killed by Amy. What a main event.
Much props to Bad Amy and of course Madison Tilly for putting on an absolute clinic in the main event here tonight. Let's listen one more time. That was vicious.
Hear this shot. Hear the shot, folks.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
I have a feeling.
And this is just one more reason why the SWW Women's Division is one of, if not the best in this entire industry.
Wait a minute!
God.
That's Cody Hale!
Speaking of,
we haven't seen Cody since Sinister Intent!
and obviously her eyes are on that right there. what it's all about, the Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Thursday Night Adrenaline.